And it is live. That's what it says. Live. See if I can adjust some of this around. I think I can. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Ron. How are you? Good to see you this morning. Staying warm. Yeah, it's pretty cool here this morning. Apparently it is all over the place. Cold weather everywhere. 14 was the low here. That's what it says anyway. Which is pretty darn cold. Good morning, Dacre with Dave. How's it going? What happened? Got cold. Other than that, nothing really. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? Jasmine. Sleestack. Good to see you guys. Who was Sleestack first? Maybe between you guys. Let's see. What do we do? I'm going to eat some of this. Gardeli's peppermint bark. Thought I'd just kill a few minutes, yeah. Oh my God, y'all. Hey, Paranormal Mama, how are you? Good morning. I can't begin to describe it. Unbelievable. That's the best chocolate. Good morning, Aaron. What did Ron say? Oh, Ron was the first one. Fat boy, minus 14. Oh, no. That's a little colder. It'd be hard to make snow angels in that. You'd have to make a mold, put the snow in it and lay down, let it freeze. It'd be like snow molds, not snow angels at Fat Boys. It wouldn't even be angels no more. It'd be snow molds. Pretty sure that's what it is. Minus 15. Jesus Christ. That is cold. Trying to figure out something to do. Don't know what that is yet. It's 19 here. Tasman says it's 40. Bad boy said it got down to 26 below. Yikes. I put heat in the gas yesterday and the car started this morning. That's pretty darn cold, Sleece Stack. Pretty cold. How many clothes you have to put on to go outside, fat boy, when it's that cold? Have to put on layers, I bet. Holy cow. Oh. It's not 26 right now. If you want to come talk to me, click on that link right there. Florida Greg, 55. It was 50 here yesterday. It felt good for a while. It changed overnight. It dropped to 14, Greg. Burr's right. Burr. Oh. Exactly, Burr. Been getting your emails. Yeah, I had to go make sure my heater was on in my well. My well's above ground, not below ground. That's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, when it's like 20 degrees around here, I can't put on enough clothes. What do you do when it's 26 below? Crap. I was thinking the same thing. Stay inside. At 50 degrees, that's you in Florida. It was 50 here yesterday. The sun shining, felt good. And the high today, I'm sure it'll go back up to something. Yeah, if we get that right, paranormal. Let's see what it is right now. Oh, it's up to 25. I'm getting better now. Up to 25. So it's warming up. It's a heat wave. Yeah. rolling through my mind. Song pops right up as soon as you said that. It might be right around the corner, Greg, but it ain't feeling like it. Not this morning. And today's the 30th of January. Yeah, I'd usually start peppers in about 2 more weeks. Pepper seeds. Rick, tomorrow it will all come your way, so don't speak too soon. Oh no, I was saying it's cold as crap. It's starting to. Flowers is coming up too. 3 days to, uh-oh. I hate that groundhog. He seems to always bring 6 more weeks of bad weather. Never get the sunshine part. What kind of groundhog is that? I want a happy groundhog this year. Greg, okay, you're in charge. You get the happy groundhog. I got this figured out. Wait, y'all just listen for a second. I got it figured out. Greg, you get the happy groundhog. You feed him like the best grains, organic stuff you can get. You know, I know how you like him organics. Feed him and rub that rabbit's head for like a week. I mean, not rabbit. Groundhog. You take care of that groundhog for the next 3 days and baby that sucker up. So when he comes out and looks, it's going to be clear weather from now on. You got to do this one thing. You got to do it. Good morning, Brenda. I was just trying to talk Greg into koshering up to the groundhog for a few days so he'll be happy when he sees whatever it is he's going to see or not going to see. He's not listening, I don't think. Oh. But that's what we need. We need Greg to baby that groundhog. Yeah, belly rubs for the groundhog. That, come on, Greg, you can do it. It'll be sunny weather. We start planting gardens in a few days. We'll do that. Do that now. I hear you. That was a moment of silence. We had a moment of silence waiting on that response, Greg. I didn't think about that one, though. That's a good one. Alligators love groundhog. We want this one alive and happy. Belly rubs. Nothing but the best grain. You know. So he can see his shadow. Wait, is it see his shadow or not see his shadow? Which one is good weather? I think it's not see his shadow, right? Alligator tastes like chicken with a steak consistency. Mm-hmm. You over the flu? Good morning, Two Family. How are you? Good to see you. We just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. We're trying to get my friend Greg here to belly rub that groundhog before it comes out. Make him a happy groundhog. So we'll have beautiful weather from here on out. At least that's what I'm trying to do. Sugar Creek, good morning. Good to see you. That's at Sugar Creek Homestead of Tennessee, too. Mm-hmm. -5. Yikes. That's not good. It was only 14 here, but it's finally inched its way back up to 25. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning. Okay, did the chat stick? Hold on. Rick, send a link to the master. All right. I'll do it, fat boy. I was going to go in the other room. Sit down in the chair. What the world? There it is. I was saving that one for you, Rick. Oh, let me see what that one was. I know what that one was. Just dawned on me. There it is, fat boy. Where'd everything go? Oh, here it is. Oh, Clash in Canada. Good morning, all. It's minus 37. You have taken the record, Clash. Minus 37 with a wind chill of minus 48 in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Hey, Christy, good morning. You have taken the record. The so far, minus 26 or 28 was it. I think Fat Boy came in at 26, and Sleep Stack might have been a little bit colder. I can't remember. But you have definitely taken the record, Clash, as the coldest on record right here on the Pickerick One channel. Just like that makes up. That's a big deal, you know, just like it's a big deal. Pickerick One channel. First time on his channel. Welcome. Welcome. Tennessee's far north. I'm going up. It keeps getting colder. Is this one of them Arctic blasts they always talking about? I don't like things. They live up to their name most of the time. Like, oh no. Arctic blast. Whoever thought of that was doing something.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
I can't see chat.
I'll tell you. Every word said about you.
Ain't nothing they can say that I don't already know.
We heard it all before. We've heard it all before, ain't we, Fabio?
Yeah, times 4.
Well, here, you take over and we'll get a cup of coffee. I've only had one, and it's not near enough. I can tell that right now. I'll be right back, brother. Oh, I forgot. You can't see the chat. Hold on. No, I can take you with me. Everybody, in fact. drop a bunch of stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold now. -14.
So, what do you wear when you go outside like that to keep warm? How much you have to put on a lot of layers or something? What's that called?
Shoot, I ain't going out.
Oh, yeah, that'll solve it. Yeah, that'll fix it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it don't keep these people from going to that bar over here next door.
Right. I mean, Clash was in there a minute ago.
In Winnipeg, and he said his is like 30. I think he said 36 below. Wind chill was in the 40s. Holy
Good
crap.
Lord. That's the cold to take your breath.
Yeah, that's like Antarctica or something. Below North Pole.
Where's he at? Alaska?
No, Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Well, they ought to be used to that by now.
Yeah, all of it ain't like that though. It's pretty winter in the summer. What's his name? Howie says all the time his is warm. He don't even get cold weather anymore. And there he is. Tell him, Howie.
What'd he say?
I just said, Howie usually says, Pickerick, are you ready for February the 4th? I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I am. I won't be any more ready. Oh. Sure am. Frosty this morning. I'm going to be on Two Families show on February the 4th. Make sure you tune in to watch Pickerick 1.
Have you heard from Sam?
Not in a long time either. It's been the longest stretch that I haven't heard from him since I've known him. And I'll bet Country Girl ain't nobody's heard from him either. It's been so long. Of course, he said, he was moving from Pennsylvania back down to, where was his kid at? Like,
Delaware.
Yeah. Sam, Gary. Talking about Sam. Yeah, it's an interview. About an hour long. Sometimes they go a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
They are, Howie. They are awesome. So what are you going to do today, fat boy?
Doing it.
Me too. North Carolina Clash.
Might go trolling here after a while.
Do a little trolling today.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
Not in a bad way.
I know what you mean. Just watching. I'm from North Carolina. Oh, Clash. I think it starts at 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. If you still here, Two Family, what time does it start? I'll look. I don't think so. I'll check it for sure. PM, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February the 4th, on Two Family Homestead channel. And there is their channel rolling across the screen right now. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you subscribe to it. And that way you'll get the notification of the interview that's coming up on February the 4th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good morning, Mills. How are you? Good to see you this morning. It starts at 6 Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. I think I have to crossword puzzle to work that night, but I'll try and watch it. I hear you. Just put your crossword puzzle down, Sandra, for a few hours and join us anyway. You hear what she said, fat boy? I'm going to be on Two Family that night. Sandra said she had a crossword puzzle to book to do.
I swear.
Meals said fat boy in the chat.
Meals.
Mm-hmm.
From Mike and Meals.
Mm-hmm.
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 Seeds
and pear butter. Howie says seeds and pear butter. I have done all the mail out for like forever, over 100 pieces of mail out, and I'm done. It costs a ton. I can guarantee you that was expensive. I mail stuff all the time. Guarantee you.
I got stickers to mail out.
I've been putting them in with every card somebody wants. I'm out of cards, though. I think we're going to start doing free trivia. Poor boy trivia, where I give somebody a shout out or something, put their name in the lights or something.
Do we need to get envelopes big enough to mail them out?
Alf says, do any of you young men want to take some firewood cutting classes? It's free. Thank God I ain't young. Scared me for a minute.
Yeah, I seen him cutting up wood. Yes, I think it was yesterday. It was on a video anyway. I seen it this morning. I don't know when they made it, but it was wearing him out. You could tell it.
Sandra says, put in the winners of them trivias, put a IOU paper in with a Pickerick sticker.
IOU.
Sandra's gonna get me in trouble.
I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a trivia question today.
Hold on. Mills must have said something to you. I missed it. Say hi to me, fat boy, says Mills.
Hi, Mills.
Crazy. Did Tara come in here? I'm like slipping if I this down. Maybe Howie was just talking about her. I'm a little slow today. We all agree we love pear butter and apple butter.
I've had apple butter. I ain't never had pear butter.
I just like butter.
I miss my aunt's blackberry jam.
Alf said, put something in the chat. He wants you to manicure for him.
It looks a little dirty.
He can't even see it, and he knows that. Oh. Well, Sugar Creek's got to go finish some chores. Heard the hens got to go, the eggs before they freeze. Thank you for coming this morning, Sugar Creek. I really do appreciate it. So good
Before
to
they
see.
freeze, I guarantee they already slushy.
Thinking about it anyway. Mine would crack when they'd freeze. If I accidentally missed one or two, get up the next morning, they'd be cracked open.
You still got chicken and dumpling, Rick?
No,
What happened to them?
I don't know. They disappeared one night. I could hear a rooster back over the next hill, so crowing. It sounded like them, but I don't know. I got to get some more. It's almost getting time to do that here. About 3 or 4 more weeks.
Ask Sandra, does she hear Dirty Gertie kick on?
She can hear you.
I say you probably heard that kick on, huh?
I could hear something in the background, but not much, just barely.
It's the refrigerator.
Jasmine said, "Fat Boy's so cool, he turned into a snowman."
It was so cold here last night. I poured warm water on this brown spot that was on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And when that warm water hit it, it went pooh.
Good morning, Tara. I did sleep well, thank you.
Morning, Tara.
Might as well, Jasmine. And she said, "Good morning, Fat Boy," with a rose and a heart. The next sentence. The very next sentence. Look at there, Fat Boy. Tara brought Sleestack out from lurking to say hi. I hope Jasmine's chickens come out and see the shadow. No, not see the shadow. She's gonna rub their bellies like we was doing on the groundhog. Make them happy, chickens. Rick, you have a special surprise in your package. 1,000-year-old tobacco seeds from friends on Salt Spring. When they get there, very cool. Read the package. I will, Howie. I will grow that this year, that tobacco. If it's 1,000-year-old tobacco, I'm going to grow some of it to try and smoke. Put it up.
You can grow it with the other smoke.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoops.
Don't listen to him, y'all. Oh. I'm in North Carolina. What do I know? I can't even look in the camera and see.
A lot of fire come off that mountain.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's been all over the place. We started out with like 7 or 8, stayed there forever. Then it went to 20 something, back down to about 15. It's just like this. It's because we have nothing today. We need a goal, fat boy. What's our goal for today?
Mine. I gotta get a hold of a doctor somehow.
Right.
Up here in the middle of Snowball.
Snowball. That's why you keep calling it ball. Snowball.
Yeah.
Two families. This is breakfast time. Back in a bit. How about the iscicmtos? Okay. That's an acronym for today. And it starts out, it's so cold. The first 3 letters of the acronym, Greg, is it's so cold. It's so cold. It's written down right here on this piece of paper, just like always. Grabbing my coffee in my very cold kitchen. Blah, wow. Says Tara. I just took 2 Tylenol about an hour ago. I almost feel like I need 2 more.
I already had breakfast. What you had, Rick?
I haven't eaten anything. I don't think. Chocolate.
I had ham and eggs.
Not just any kind, though. I wish I'd have got up and cooked something. I can melt truck oil, so there. Nope. That's not even close. It's so cold. I is the next letter. It's 4 letters. It's so cold. I blank, 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 blank.
What's all the letters?
iscicmtos. It's a long one. Good morning, Dirty Dog. Good to see you. Just me and Fat Boy hanging out. Oh. You got an echo, Rick. It does that in Hangouts every once in a while. It'll usually go away in a few minutes.
Is it me?
No, it's not either one of us. It's in Hangouts because we didn't have it for the first 30 or 40 minutes. That's how I know it's in Hangout. It's not either one of us. And it's a slight echo to do. It could be way worse. Could have that other mic back. Absolutely sucks.
Yeah, that other one was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Wow, man, this coffee ain't working. Gotta take care of everyone. Have to take the remade off the subtropicals. I hear you. I hope you have a good day, brother. It's good to see you. Love you, Howie. Always good to see Food Forest Permaculture. I look forward to his package coming. I'm going to open it up in a live stream and talk about it a lot. I guarantee it. Oh.
I didn't catch all that. All I caught was you're looking for Howie's package to come.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how it sounded.
Yeah, I'm looking for this package to come. I'm going to open it up, talk about it. I love Howie. He's a good guy.
Mm. Thank you, Hangouts, for embarrassing me.
It didn't. It's all good. Oh. Oh, Alf's got it figured out, Fat Boy. Says what's causing that echo is Fat Boy needs to close his butt cheeks.
Dries,
Oh.
go rub some Bengay on it.
It's so cold outside, I can melt the outside. You left out some stuff there, but you're getting there. It's so cold, I can't mulch the outside. Nope, that's not it either. It's so cold,
I can't mow outside.
it's got a C in there, though. It's so cold, I chipped. It's so cold, I chipped something on something. I don't even have my glasses on. I can remember that much of it. It's so cold, I chipped. That was the name. It's so cold, it can't melt the outside. Nope. So you still got snow on the ground up there, Fat Boy?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sandra's really close. The last, you got two words at the end that's not right. Toe and the other word. It's so cold, I chipped my toenail on snow. No. Really close. Good morning, Teresa. How are you? You came in a little while ago, but I don't think I said good morning. Can't remember. I made this one kind of long. I know I did. You guys are getting close. It's so cold, I chipped my tooth on it. In sleep, not sleep. Not sleep. It's something you wouldn't normally chip your tooth on, that's for sure. It's so cold, I chipped my tooth on soft ground. No, that's not it. Oh. You gonna do another music stream today?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Cool. See, I don't know nobody at that number, and they call like that all day long. Those robot things worry the snot out of you. It's so cold, I chipped my toenail on slime. No, it's so cold, I chipped my nail on hard water. No. It's so cold, I chipped a tooth on snow. That's really close. Sandy K, welcome. It's so cold. I chip. The last word, Sandy, is different. The last word. Sandy is right on track right there. The very last word.
So cold outside, you chip your tooth on slush.
No, not it. That ain't it either. Chip my tooth on squid. No, not squid. On snowballs. No, that'd be Fat Boy's Town. He said it's 15 below, though. You could probably chip a tooth outside pretty easy. On snot? No, not snot. I can't believe nobody has said it yet. You normally wouldn't chip your tooth on this. It's an oxymoron. It's not. SpongeBob or Snozbob?
Snowflake?
Snowflake? Nope. Don't chip on anything, Fat Boy. Yeah. Jasmine said, don't you chip your anything.
Who did?
Jasmine. Good morning, Whiskey Woman 5. Whiskey's here, Fat Boy.
Hey, Whiskey. I'm back.
Oh, on a sawhorse or a skittle? No, Greg. This is something you would normally eat. You would normally eat this, but you just wouldn't chip your tooth on it.
So cold outside, I chip my tooth on a shrimp.
Nope, not a shrimp. Starts with an S, though. Al says it's so cold outside, I chip my tooth on donuts.
What about steak?
Mm-mm. Not steak.
Cereal? No, it's a C, ain't it? Oh, hell, I'm half asleep. Something you eat with an S. Strawberry.
Not strawberries. Pretty sure. Snacks. Slim Jim says whiskey. No, that's a good guess, though. That's a good guess. I thought about that to begin with. And then this made more sense. Normally wouldn't chip your tooth on this when eating it. On something. No. Yes, it is something, but something's not the word. The word something isn't it.
Salt?
Salt. No. Sausage, says Tara. Nope, not sausage. Sugar. You normally eat this, you know, but you wouldn't chip your tooth on it. Unless Iron Dog made it. Apparently he can tear your arm up. Your rotator cup be gone when you're making this with Iron Dog. There's another clue. What did Iron Dog make that you could tear your rotator cup up in?
Spaghetti.
Starts with an S. Soup, says Whiskey Woman. Oh my God, that's the answer. Oh, it's so cold, I chipped my tooth on soup. Soup. Congratulations, Whiskey Woman. You came in at the end and took it. That's pretty cool.
You win an IOU from Rick.
You win an IOU, a picture of something. I'll email it. Wow, I made that one hard, apparently. It went on for a while. There's one, United States. No way I would answer that.
Yep, they're looking for you. That's the government.
Black helicopters would be pulling in. Amen. It's so cold. I chipped a tooth on stew. Close. It was soup. Whiskey got it. You were almost there. Go from hard food to stew, then to soup. You was only one level away, Grizz. Only one level away. Oh, if it don't rain today, I need to take the trash off. Let's see what the weather is. Thank you, Whiskey Woman. I don't see no rain, just cold. Of course, compared to yours, fat boy, it might not be all that cold, you know. The silly putty would have been a good one. I can't believe that soup wasn't in there. Took a long time to get to soup. Oh no, the top's off of that. Something might have crawled in there. I gotta have something to drink. I'll be right back. Morning again, Dave. Welcome back, brother. We're still here. I can't wait either, Greg.
What is that you're drinking?
It's Smart Water. I bought it because it was on sale. I realized it was sparkling water.
Yeah, it's carbonated, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. So I had the cap loose in the refrigerator to reduce the carbonation to where I can almost drink it now. The way I do mine, Grizz, I do them a couple different ways. I've got a little mat that I can plug in and heat them because they got to have that warm temperature to germinate. You know, pepper seeds is like the ground temperature is what, 74 or something like that. Where the rest of the stuff can germinate almost at 70. So I keep them warm. Sometimes I put them in them little cup trays and set them on that heater pad. And then sometimes I take them to my neighbor's house and put them in a big styrofoam tray with them little cubes in it, seeds, and float them in their water so they stay wet all the time. Hey, Lulu. Good morning. But the easiest way I've been doing them, if you're just going to start them at your house for yourself, is put the seeds in a wet napkin like you normally do other seeds overnight for 24 hours. Try and swell them up.
Yeah, the germination.
To help with the germination, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I used to do with my pot seeds.
Yeah, you can do it with any kind. It's universal on that.
Germination.
Morning, Rosanna. Then the second day, plant them, but they need that warmth to keep going. That's what gets people on pepper seeds, is it's not warm enough. once they start to sprout, you put them in them little containers, set them on something, they should go. They just grow slow. You know how slow they grow. Morning, Brad. Good morning, Rick. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you too, Brad. Nova Scotia's cold this time of year, but always lovely. I bet. The pictures of Nova Scotia and stuff, and the water and stuff out there, unbelievable. Yeah, that's starting them inside. Got to start them inside this time of year. Where we are, it's too cold. Help get that jump on it. I usually start them like I was talking about the other week, second week in February, usually on peppers. I used to do my tomato plants that early, but they get too big, get leggy, even that tall and leggy, 3 foot tall. I still use them. All right. I'll do it. I've already got the seeds, and my neighbors were just here yesterday with the greenhouse. Came by here to check on me. I'll make some videos of starting to see. I sure will. Take it easy, Whiskey. Appreciate it.
Happy trails.
Yeah, Whiskey's leaving, bad boy. All right. I can do that too. It worked too. Almost all the fizz is gone, bad boy.
What's that?
I said it worked. Leaving the top loose on that, almost all the fizz is gone now. Like water. Don't forget your winnings, Whiskey. Yeah. She got them when she left. She took them when she left, Greg. What are you talking about? She had 2 armfuls. Didn't you see it? You're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Good to see you this morning. My last attempt was a failure. I've had those too on them seeds like that, especially peppers. Peppers are the hardest. Then maybe okra here. I always combat okra by planting about 5 times more and then thinning them. Because I planted
okra, Rick?
I love it.
Slimy.
I gotta fry it though. The only way I can eat it is fried.
You gonna make it? You gonna have a garden this year?
Oh yeah, for sure. I would have had one last year, but it got wiped out.
Yeah, I remember it.
It started raining and flooded everything. I got a friend raised on a farm. He lives down on the coast now, in South Carolina. If I can, Hilton Head Island or somewhere near Hilton Head. What's the next town below Hilton Head? little seaport kind of town. He came up here. I had all my squash, okra, and stuff on the top side of the garden. It's on a little hill, and just watering it. And we came to the bright idea that next year I should move it down on the bottom side where it's wet. I wouldn't have to water as much. So I moved it all down there next. And then that next year it rained so much it flooded it out and drowned all of it. So it didn't work. Plan didn't work.
Maybe this year will be better.
Yeah, I hope so.
You didn't get nothing last year, tomatoes or nothing?
I got a little bit to begin with, but that was about it. You know what I mean? Just a little. Then,
Just not your usual yield.
yeah, I didn't get anything like I normally did. It took over and the weeds completely got it. I couldn't get in it when it started raining. It finally got it all. Weeds and that stuff it gets on your tomato plants. They got that fungus and wiped them out. I pulled them all up and burned it. Holy crap, look at this. This is Gene's place. Holy snap, Gene. That is a lot of snow. Can you see that, fat boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Holy wow. At least I know it's on the screen.
He gonna chip stooping at if you fall.
Yeah, or he smother. Dang it, Gene.
You'd have to be dug out at.
Mm-hmm. It'd be one of them where when Gene goes to shovel snow, he ties a rope to him and hooks it to something like you do when you go in them caves so he can find his way back out. And look, it's still on the porch there. Behind him. On a table or something. I don't even believe that. Golly. What a snot of low. And a lot of snow, too.
Not a low.
Oh. Well, fat boy, how long we been doing this? Anybody know?
No.
I think if I look on my phone, eventually it's going to tell me. I never can find it on the computer.
I say a good couple hours at least.
Yeah, don't tell me. Wonder why. That's crazy. How does everybody else know it? Every one of our friends from YouTube family, Marie Keplinger, is in the hospital in ICU. Oh my goodness. Did not know. Teresa says it's been an hour and 3 minutes. Hers is short. Oh, 3, 104. Cool. We'll have to be praying for Marie. I wondered about her. I hadn't saw her lately. I'm sorry, fat boy. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I was just saying that made some good tea. I probably won't be able to do that again.
Mm, I love good fresh tea like that. You can't beat it.
Well, I made mine with my coffee pot.
Hmm. And that stuff in them bottles and stuff in the stores is okay, but it just don't taste like fresh made, does it?
Uh-uh. Yeah, Tara got me a big box of Lipton tea,
Oh,
family tea bags.
there's something about the taste of Lipton you can't quite get it on those other brands either. It just tastes like tea off the taste. Brad from B&J Outdoors said, "Hey, fat boy."
Hey, Brad, how's your weather? Ain't he Canada too?
Yeah. Hey. Lipton is the only tea I will buy, says Tara.
Yeah, I don't blame her. That's the best tea there is.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll settle for the Louisiana, but it's not as good as Lipton.
Yeah, I think it's just the taste of it. Whatever they do to it, it just you get hooked on that Lipton taste. Oh, I am so. Hey, says Brad.
He said, "What?"
I am so. It means he's in Canada, and then he said, "Hey, don't feel bad, Brad." When I say the word North Carolina, it comes out all, you know, like it's that long. It's really not that long. It's just the way it comes out. I'll take an A over that any day. Yeah. Oh, well, fat boy, what do you say we call this a live stream? You could start up a radio show. We could listen to that.
No, I ain't gonna do that till about 10:30,
Uh,
11.
cool. Right, Greg. Misprint. Hey, yeah. That's what I was saying. Hey, just had a skunk running down the driveway. Tried to catch it on camera, but was too slow. Dang it, Grizz. We wanted to see that skunk. Sure did.
I wish he'd have chased it and called it.
Robert Blanco.
every bit, every bit of it that it had to offer.
Yeah, that'd have been fun. It sure would have.
And then they could do a video with him in tomato juice.
I thought it was a Rick live stream. Let's see. Robert Pablanco says 58 with a high of 76 in San Fernando Valley and Los Angeles. That sounds nice and toasty. We're freezing. It was 14 here, although it's up to about 30 now in North Carolina. But
Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's minus 24 degrees. Today, expect a high of minus 13 degrees.
It's minus 24 right now.
yikes. Skunk. I wish Grizz could have got that skunk on camera. That'd have been fun to watch. Especially if he's running along with a camera pissing the squirrel off. I mean, skunk, not squirrel. Skunk. I'm having trouble with my animals today.
Well, I was having trouble with my germination and vermination.
Ooh, Tara says -20 feels like -38. Chris says he's picked up wild skunks.
No way.
Probably. I bet he had.
And not, how did he do it and not get sprayed? I wonder.
I don't know, but every time my dogs get near him, they get them sprayed. Oh, anything under 60 is too cold for me. It felt good yesterday, Greg. Like I was telling you, it's like 70. It felt good. Roadkill. Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm going to end this one, Fat Boy. Maybe take a nap. I probably won't take a nap. I've been sleeping for like straight a long time, 24 hours. I got to get away. Oh. Appreciate you coming, Fat Boy, hanging with me.
Yeah,
I really do.
Shit, I wasn't doing nothing.
Appreciate it a lot. I want to thank everybody for coming this morning. There's a lot of people been in here. I really do appreciate it. So good to see you.
Don't sugarcoat it, because if you do, I'll eat that too.
Fat Boy's gonna eat it if you sugarcoat it. Y'all remember that? He's gonna sugarcoat it because it's the greatest community on YouTube.
Stay cheesy.
Without a doubt. Good to see everybody. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Till we meet again. Later, Fat Boy. Later, everybody.